How's it going? We are live here today. We're going to be talking NFL with Rob. So it's going to be pretty fun, guys. Oh, what's up, Chase? Hello? Hello? What's going on, everybody? How's it going? I'm here with Dirty Rob to talk. Yeah, I'm with Rob here to talk NFL today. It's going to be pretty fun. All right, now I know what you. Sorry, I didn't know what you mean at first. Now I know what you meant.
Oh yeah, you're good now.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, Sadwards is here. What up, Sadwards? Yeah, good. Usual watcher. There we go. Are we all set then?
Yeah, I think so. I'm just checking the audio.
Yeah, it should
Yeah,
be good.
we're good. We're good. Yeah, just wanted to double check. That's all. Yeah, like I said, guys, I'm here to talk with Dirty Rob, football, all the football news that's been going on. What's up? What's up, Gerald? What's up, Bryson?
Oh, you're good, Mile High. I don't care. You just were doing shit. It's just things happen at a bad time sometimes.
Well, we're both streaming at the same time.
Yeah, same
Gerald.
thing. It's the same content essentially.
Yeah, it's just two different channels. Cause why not? Since we could do that.
Trying things out. It's essentially a tryout of different kinds of things.
So far, it's looking good.
Yeah, it looks pretty like it's gonna go well.
Yeah. Yes.
Quan says what's up. AB, what's up?
AB, how's it going? Welcome to the
No,
stream.
Quan says what's up too. What's up, AB?
What's up, Quan? What's going on, Mile High?
Up on your stream. How you guys doing? I don't have a chat up, so I can't see anything anyone's saying. I'm sure if there's any direct questions.
Wait, what happened?
We'll deal with them as we get to it. What? Oh, I just have my chat up. I don't want to have like 3 different streams up.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying I don't know what happened to my video.
Oh, yeah. If you have
There it goes.
What?
Okay, fixed it.
there we go. See, this is what I mean by like weird shit. Where everyone was like, yeah, we'll do a football stream tonight.
Yeah.
Because everyone wants to talk football.
Yeah, everybody talks football during your baseball streams, I've realized.
Yeah, I know.
And when football time comes around, they don't talk that much.
Yeah, I know. It's not even like that late, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amir's back though. Don't worry.
Yeah, sometimes, you know how the devices can be.
What, you hope Cowboys. Severus says he hopes Cowboys win the NFC East. Washington scares you.
I could see Cowboys win. Cowboys can win it, but as long as Dak has to be healthy. That's the only thing.
Yeah. Yep, Devin Funches is out for the year.
I also think that the Cowboys' defense isn't the greatest, so that's going to hurt them.
It's going to be coaching for the Cowboys. It really just depends on how the coaching looks. If it's as bad as it was the last couple of years, it's going to look the same as the last couple of years. They're a talented group. Like, they're talented from top to bottom, almost one of the most in the NFL. That doesn't change just because, they had a bad year. They're still a super talented team. It's just really depending on how well they're coached.
Yeah, I mean, they have all the talent, but, even last year, though, they were kind of, even before Dak got hurt, they were kind of struggling.
Yeah, they were scoring a lot of points, but
Their defense was blowing games.
Do you know Dak was scoring? He scored 30 a game in 4 straight games.
Oh, it wasn't his fault. It was definitely the defense.
That was a historic start, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, no one has ever done what he did to start last season off. No, ever. Not once. No one's ever had those kind of start to a season.
So I got a question here, Rob. What do you think about Teddy Bridgewater being the quarterback for the Broncos?
We and me and Amir were talking about this actually as soon as yesterday happened, and we'll jump chat to chat. We'll cover one of mine next. We were talking about yesterday. We said it should happen. That should be like in a perfect world. Teddy Bridgewater should be their starter week 1, and that seems to be the thing.
Yep.
Yeah, it's one of the top things on the back there. Yep, fine Fangio named Teddy. I mean, if he struggles, you can just always fall back on Drew. So even at halftime, if Teddy's having a shit game,
I mean, yeah.
pull him and put Drew.
I mean, this is stuff that we discussed yesterday. That like we knew Teddy Bridgewater was gonna start because he was getting most of the first team reps. So you can tell. I guess that means that Locke must have been struggling, or what do you think it is that they went with Bridgewater instead?
Just proven starter. When he takes the field, it's probably a different kind of presence than when Drew takes the field.
Mm-hmm.
Probably you could probably tell he's got like a better command of the team already, despite being there for a lot less longer. What's up, Morgan? What's up, Christopher? What's up, Mike? How you guys doing?
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah, I know a lot of Broncos fans are not happy about this move. They wanted Locke to be the starter.
Yeah, what do you think, Maha? Let me answer a few things. Yeah, I know, Kenny. Funches is out 2 games for the second straight year.
Oof. Yeah, that sucks.
Another injury, yeah. That sucks for Pat.
Wasn't he out? He was out last year, too, right? Funches?
Yeah.
He missed, yeah.
You guys still have Cobb and MVS and Aaron Jones, or the really good guy at the receiver.
Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams, yeah, you're fine.
It'll be fun.
Did we get everything? Mika Parsons should upgrade our defense automatically with Dan Quinn. Yep, yeah. Mika should make Mika should make quite a big difference, I think. Bridgewater just got more experience, pretty much. Tons of Broncos fans don't want Teddy to start. Drew's just a shitty quarterback. Yeah, this pretty much just the gist of why it's happening.
Somebody said you better watch out for the Dolphins, for his Dolphins. We'll see. I'm pretty sure, Rob, what do you think about the Dolphins? I know you're a Patriots fan, so how do you think they'll do this?
Good pieces, here's how the Dolphins stack up, right? Like, good wide receivers, good running backs, good defense. Kind of like the defensive front I have questions about after they got rid of Van Noy and a couple other players on the D-line. So there's always questions about stuff like that. But with Flores, I'm not really worried about that for them. I think Flores and Joe Judge and even Patricia, but like the Lions just are the Lions.
Yeah.
It's the cursed black hole franchise. What's up, Danny Berry? Thank you very much for the donation. Very kind. Danny Berry the GOAT. But like the problem for the Dolphins lie right with that offensive line. The same issues they had last year. They didn't really fix anything.
Oh,
they got like younger pieces that could be better, maybe. They cut Eleanor. And then with Tua, I think he's a good quarterback, but how long is he going to last with that offensive line, knowing he's kind of prone with hip injuries, especially since he's had the surgery and everything. He played good last year despite the hip. His arm wasn't the greatest, and we'll see how that further develops. A year in the offense, they're kind of running like an option offense. I wonder if in an actual NFL game, if they have the time to do that with the line. Hey, what's up, Adam? How's it going? So, yeah, I think the Dolphins could be good, but again, major concerns on the O-line. That can really sink a ship really quick, especially a team that's going to be run first like Miami.
Yeah, I'm just questioning their quarterback. I don't know how good Tua's going to be. I really don't. He kind of struggled last year. And like you said, the offensive line isn't the best, so that's going to be big. What do you think about this? Daniel Jones finally starting. It's going to be against the Patriots, but I don't know why he chose this game for him to start. I would have.
Yeah, weird one. Because he knows he can talk to Bill Belichick and get a soft, no one's going to try to kill Daniel Jones in this game. That's why. As long as he doesn't take off running, no one's going to take a big shot at him.
Yeah.
Let's see. Did you hear what the Kevin King said about coming back and about the NFC Championship? Yeah, no, what did he say, Kenny? I believe Tua should get a chance. People are too hard on him. Yeah, I think Tua should. I think Tua should too. It's just the O-line's a real issue. I'm a fan that Tua's going to be seeing ghosts, not in a good way. Yeah, not in a ha-ha way at all. It's going to be. That line is questionable.
Seeing ghosts.
If there was any other quarterback, that Tua would have 2 years, but everybody wants to shit on him. No, I don't think everybody wants to shit on Tua. I just think people, if you watch here, because there's a lot of Patriots fans, you would have that inclination.
Mm-hmm.
The issue with Tua, I've never seen anyone actually shit on Tua. Everybody just says the same thing. Yeah, but I mean, he had a terrible hip surgery, a terrible hip injury, and if he gets hit bad, he might be done. That's not shitting on a guy. That's just being objectively honest about a guy's potential lifespan. If he gets hit really bad, that could be it. Like, he had the same injury that took OJ out of football, and OJ's like twice the size of Tua, it seems like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's like, not OJ, but Bo Jackson. An even crazier athlete.
Yeah, Bo Jackson's one of the best athletes all time.
Literally better, and he barely even got a baseball career after that either. Like, he was good, but like it was limited to what he could have been. So that's all on that. Like, there's nothing wrong with Tua. I think he's hyper accurate, but again, there's problems with the hip when you drive with your hips with the football. That's all.
Yeah, yeah, definitely some injury concerns there.
I heard you guys, and I heard Daniel Jones, to bring it back, did not have a good practice today either.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, we fucking dialed it up, made it hard on the kid.
It's good though.
There was a fight too. There was a giant fight at our practice. Our teams had to run laps.
Yeah, so I saw that. Yeah, I mean I heard about it.
What's
Yeah.
up, Adam? I got to move my mom and dad into. Oh, that's good. That's good to hear you moved them in. Had a big wreck. Mom has 12 days. Ooh. I'm sorry to. Oh wow, yeah. I should have read the rest of that before I said that's good that you moved your parents in. That's not good. I'm sorry to hear that about. Sorry to hear, man. I'm glad she's recovering. With that diagnosed with. Oh yeah, that's. Yeah, man, that's never any good. I'm dealing with that in my family as well. The big BC. I should have read that whole thing before I made any kind of reaction. I'm sorry to hear that's going on, Adam. I'm sorry to hear about it. I hope your mom recovers quickly, and I hope they can get it out of your dad's head, and that's the end of that. Hopefully.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear, man. It's like the third fucking person that I've heard that's been dealing with that in the last 6 months.
Yeah, I think people are too rough on the Giants, though. I'm not okay. Like, I know people are gonna say that this is Homer, but I don't think it is. I think our division is one of the worst. I think Washington, for some reason, cannot beat us. They should this year. I will say this is the one year where I think they might beat us once. But then again, I haven't seen it in like 3 years, so I think the last time they beat us was 2018. I don't know.
Michael Owenway might start it. Yeah, that's what I heard. Kenny said he wants to finish the fight. The guys who believes in me, and the guys. Oh, okay, well, that's a good thing to say, Kenny. For that, cut the losses with Jones. They have to play another year because they don't have another quarterback option, really, unless they go get Gardner Minshew. Yeah,
the only thing the Giants could do is they have to play Daniel Jones out the year, and I think this is a smart move. Play him out the year and see what happens. If you have a bad record, so what? You take a quarterback.
Okay, would you do this trade in a heartbeat? A third-round pick for Gardner Minshew plus Daniel Jones goes.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I would do that.
Yeah, you didn't even hesitate. Wow, that's quick.
I'm not. You know me, Rob. I'm not a big Daniel Jones fan.
Bring Gardner in because he's available right now. You can go get Gardner Minshew right now for like a 4th-round pick.
Yeah,
right now. Any team in the NFL, if you want to have Gardner Minshew, he's available right now.
Yeah.
He lost the job today. Trevor Lawrence's name.
Yeah.
Baltimore Orioles won. Oh shit. Antonio Gibson gonna run around circles around the league. Oh shit, Adam.
Yeah. And it sucks to see what happened to Travis Etienne being out for the year. Like,
Washington's going to beat the Giants. Oh shit.
Nah.
That's never happened.
I don't think that's ever happened, like, in a long time.
Yeah, Minshew didn't ship for weeks in preparation for the draft.
I'm gonna guess Michael said that. Am I correct about that? About Washington beating us twice, or was that somebody else?
Morgan.
Oh, Morgan. Come on. I didn't know you like Washington like that.
There's a few believers in the football team. But yeah, Adam, I'm very sorry to hear about it. Let me see. Somebody said, who do I got winning the NFC West? That's actually a good question, right?
Oh, man, there's so many good teams in the NFC West. It's like, you can pick almost any team. And any team.
Any one of them.
I
think the hardest one to argue is Seattle. But go ahead, sorry.
Oh, I was going to say the 49ers is the hardest one to argue.
49ers are, like, to me, the easiest one to win it.
Really?
If the quarterback situation goes well, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, no, I mean, that's true, but I don't think it's going to go well. I think Jimmy Garoppolo...
All you have to do is hand the ball off and not turn it.
I think Garoppolo's going to struggle, and, like, he might get injured again. Trey Lance, yeah. But will he be ready, right?
He's going to be really good, dude.
I know, but I don't know if he's going to... I agree, but I think he needs time to develop. I don't know if he's gonna be good right away. What, you think he'll be good right away?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I think the offense that they run is going to be beneficial for a rookie quarterback. It's a very easy. It's the West Coast offense. It's really easy to run.
I thought the Rams were the easiest choice, just because
Well, 49ers defense.
the
good
Ra-
defense.
yeah, they do,
They're
but
gonna get Bosa back.
the Rams, yeah, that's huge.
It's
Ra- Ra-
it's just like, man, that's literally game changing.
But I also do love the Rams defense as well with Aaron Donald and stuff. So we'll see. What's up, Alex? Yeah. I just like
Who do you think?
For me, I'd go with the Rams, but I'm not.
You're
Rams.
not alone. Christopher Tinley saying the Rams.
Yeah.
Defense and Stafford, getting Stafford.
Yeah, getting Stafford was huge because Stafford is better than Goff. I wouldn't say he's like so much better than him, but he's better than him in terms of like arm strength. He's better than him in accuracy. He's more dynamic. He could do more of the throws. Goff, I don't know. What do you think about Goff and the Lions? Like, what do you think about that?
Oh boy. I think I should always stay consistent, right? Like I
Yeah.
like to stay consistent with Jared Goff. To me, with Jared Goff, it's never been a thing about like how good he is because we know how good he is, right?
Yeah.
We know that if everything's just right for Jared, he's a top quarterback in the league. He's top 10. Like we've seen this season, we've seen last year how good he was, how much different the Rams are without him compared to with him.
Right.
They won a playoff game with him with a broken fucking hand, basically, a broken thumb.
No, I mean,
That's crazy.
I think he's a very
That was some bullshit.
yeah.
He's very good, but like he needs a lot of extra around him. Like everything needs to be really good. What is everything? The offensive line for Jared Goff. You can put mediocre players around him and he elevates them. But if that offensive line in front of him can't block, oh man, he's bad. He literally reverts to one of like the bottom 25 quarterbacks. He's literally one of the worst in this game. The second you put decent pressure on the guy. But again, if you have the line the Lions have built, which is a pretty good line all of a sudden, Matthew Stafford should be really pissed off that the Lions went so hard on the defensive. Like I'd be like, really?
Yeah.
They're finally just deciding to build an offensive line. Like what the hell? Plus a good running back system with Goff. You've seen how good he was when he had Gurley carrying the load of the offense. Lions have Swift. They've got Jamal Williams. I don't know, man. Goff in Detroit could work, but it's just the defense of the Lions is so bad. I don't really know what they're going to do with that. We'll see though. A lot of people saying Rams. You got the Rams winning. 49ers second because I think the Seahawks and
But
the Cardinals.
the Cardinals. I don't think the Cardinals will win the division, but I think
the Cardinals defensively, they're old. They're an old team.
I think they can. I think they can make the playoffs though. Maybe as
Cardinals might start off one of the best teams in the NFL because of they're an older team full of veterans. But by like week 9, they're gonna just fucking turn back into they'll just lose every game for a while and quickly just slide out of playoff contention by like week 10, week 11.
Well,
by like week 16, they'll be out of it.
Yeah.
They're just so old, dude. They're dying. They're the NFL retirement home. It's pretty bad.
yeah, it's true. No, I mean they got AJ Green, JJ Watt, like bunch of old players, and Chandler Jones is getting up there obviously too. But I mean, like if they yeah, he has to be traded, but I don't know what happened with that. Like he's just, I think he's just gonna play his final year out.
Yeah, most men, they're like that's what the Cardinals did last year. JJ Watt gets it. It's pretty much what they do. He's just still holding out. Yeah, I think he's holding out, holding in, whatever you want to call it, Mike. What up, Chase?
Yeah.
Somebody said, what are the keys for the Patriots to be successful this season? Quarterback play and wide receiver play. Everything else doesn't matter because we did everything else good last year.
Oh yeah, and I think that the defense can be even better this year because they got some of the guys that
we added so much shit in.
And,
The secret is how Cam or Mac looks. And I'll talk to you about the Mac situation in just a second because I'm sure everybody's heard today about how good fucking Mac Jones did against the Giants starting defense. Oh, he shit all over your defense, Amir. At one point, he had 19 straight complete passes. He had 4 straight touchdown passes at one point. It was brutal out there. It was like the dude seen the door was slightly ajar because Cam Newton had to miss 5 days. He's back tomorrow because of COVID stuff. And boy, did fucking Mac make it really difficult. Like Cooper Kupp might not get hurt as much because the old golf throws a lot of hospital balls. He just throws it and guys get hurt. That's just how golf is.
for sure.
Goff's a good quarterback for a coach who likes to bite kneecaps. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's a very interesting season. A lot of new quarterbacks in different places.
A lot of good storylines.
Yeah, and a lot of rookies that could probably take starters' jobs if they're not careful.
Oh yeah, man.
Like Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo better play well because Trey Lance, Cam Newton, Trey Lance, Mac Jones, they both looked good. You know.
Is anybody surprised with how good Mac Jones has looked? Only thing I'm scared about with for Seattle.
I am surprised.
Yeah, you guys' just corners are weird.
I am surprised, but then again, it's Bill Belichick. He knows how to develop
Like,
quarterbacks.
But
Yeah.
it's one
But
of those things where you're just like, oh fuck it, of course they just got another good quarterback. Why would they have got
the only thing that like at first where I was like it wouldn't. I thought it was a great pick at where they got him too, because like if like San Fran took him, I don't think he's gonna be as good. It's just the way they know how to use quarterbacks there.
Wait,
Anyway,
Everett left the Rams. He's on the Seahawks now.
Really? I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Mhm.
But yeah, Seattle does need corners.
What's up? Stay cool. Yeah.
No, I think Burrow will be all right. Even with the injuries.
Burrow's good, but I heard Chase, the wide receiver, has been struggling. He's been dropping a lot of passes.
But
In practice.
I hear he's just rusty. I think he hasn't played.
Yeah, he's rusty. He is because he hasn't played in 2 years.
He's been fine.
Yeah.
Mac Jones has like a 71 completion percentage.
Oh no, he's been really impressive during preseason. Some people were like,
He absolutely massacred the Giants, dude. He's ready. He's probably ready to go. He's doing audibles at the line already. He's like beyond a rookie starter almost.
yeah.
Yeah, Patriots fans looked out. Andy Dalton's job. Oh yeah, Andy Dalton was named the starter today.
Oh, for the Bears? Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yep.
Makes
But,
sense. That's another guy who could lose his job if he does not careful.
Hawk is questionable. Yeah, that's gonna suck with Hawk. Swift is out week. Ooh, that sucks for the Lions.
Especially, Bears. They're starving for a good quarterback because they really haven't had a good quarterback in a long, long time.
2 QB system, Kylis. Adam, Jimmy, Mac's gonna get took out, a la Drew Bledsoe, but this time it's gonna be like instead of Mo Lewis hitting Ray Lewis or hitting Drew Bledsoe across the neck and almost popping his neck off, it's gonna be the COVID protocol, just like from the top rope, taking Cam Newton out for 5 days. Bill Belichick's gonna punch a wall, and he's just gonna cut Cam Newton out. Right? He's like, fuck this, dude. We don't even need this anymore in our life. Just go with Mac. What's the worst that happens? We lose 2 straight, and then we win 5 in a row. Fuck this. We're done. 5 days, my ass. It's gonna be like that's exactly how the Cam Newton era is gonna end in New England. Just really suddenly, because he's gonna get in trouble for another COVID bust. Well,
Yeah,
I
that's
heard Jalen was left.
he really has to be careful with that because if Mac has a couple of good weeks, then he'll just be the starter, and Cam won't ever get his job back.
As soon as Mac starts, that's game over. I don't think he'll ever take the job away from him.
Yeah, true, because Belichick likes to stick with the guys too. Once he starts the guy, he's gonna be like, "Yo, I'm gonna just write him out."
What's up, Anonymous? If you had to pick one, Jameis or Taysom? Yeah, Jameis, way better. Jameis will win the job this week.
Wait, Jameis or who?
Jameis or Tyson.
Oh, of course. Taysom Hill is not even a quarterback. He's more of a gadget player, more a guy that you use around the goal line, maybe.
Exactly. That works. Needs to be fine. What up, Spider?
You could put him as a tight end, Taysom Hill, if you really wanted to.
Yeah. Taysom's a gadget player.
He's not a quarterback. He can't throw. Reminds me a lot of like Tim Tebow kind of stuff there.
Yeah, I agree, Mike. He might be done. Someone will sign Cam like the Washington football team because I think Ron Rivera loves him, and that'll probably be his.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what he'll do.
Yeah. Oh no, Ron Rivera will be very happy to get Cam Newton because I think that's.
They were going to sign him this offseason if he was cut from the Patriots.
Yeah.
And Rivera was very open about wanting to bring Cam in. And that's a good thing, by the way. Cam's a great leader in the locker room. The Patriots love him for that, but it's just like, dude, I know how this team operates. This is a fucking distraction that we don't need to have. Like, this could be just not something we're dealing with as a franchise. Like, I think, dude, we're 95% vaccinated as a team. I literally think it's Cam Newton and one other person aren't vaxxed.
Yeah.
So it's dude, all right, Cam. better not fuck our season up, dude.
That's true. And this is the best thing for Mac Jones because he could just sit and just learn more and more, especially from like just watching Cam Newton and other quarterbacks. When the time comes, he's going to be good, I think. So whenever he has to start, whether that's what were you talking about, Rob?
Oh, because someone just asked a good question.
What was
I'm
the
reading
question?
what everybody's saying, but I want to read this one. Barring any injuries, who is the Super Bowl favorite? I'll give you 4 teams that I have in mind for each one, and there's 3 in the AFC. I think it comes down to the Rams Bucks with the Packers as like a third team in the NFC.
Yeah.
So I guess I have 3. Rams, Bucks, Packers. I know that's not very surprising, but those are the best.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by those.
It's really not close.
Yeah.
It's really like the Rams are. I think the Rams are actually more of a question mark than the Packers and the Tampa. But other than that, it's like that's the most likely 3. And then when you look at the AFC, you have the Bills, you've got the Chiefs, you've got the Patriots. And the only reason I'm saying the Patriots is because we're built exactly like the 2001 like the Patriots team that won the Super Bowl, then won another one, or win a year, then won another one, then won a third one. We're built up almost in the same way with like the same style defense, with the same style fucking offense, run first offense that depended on very much on how good the quarterback can play. The whole thing is like almost. I would say we're weirdly contenders. And the Ravens, I don't know. I have to see how their receiving core looks. They've added in was another rookie.
Oh, and didn't they add Sammy Watkins as
Sammy
well?
Watkins,
Who's not that good. He's like a.
Wow, you can single. He's like one of the fastest guys in the NFL and he's single covered by a high safety.
It's so sad because he was supposed to be so good.
If the Ravens have a very good receiving core and it actually takes the edge off and Bateman's good and not injured all season, then yeah, maybe the Ravens. But again, there's a lot of question marks with the Ravens. Those are the most likely teams. Those 6. I have to whittle it down. Most likely the Patriots will be cut, and then the Rams will be cut, and then it comes down to the Bucks, Packers, and then Bills and Chiefs. We'll see. Chargers maybe, but they're super young, and I don't like super young teams like that usually. Especially when the oldest player is Joey Bosa, who has no playoff experience.
Yeah.
So I'm like, wow, and they cut Anthony Lynn as the head coach. So they're in a new system, new everything this year, by the way. So Justin Herbert, don't be shocked if he takes a little bit of a stumble like Baker Mayfield did going into his second year after he broke out. You might see a little bit of a whoa because he's in a whole new thing. I know Justin's a very smart quarterback and he's probably got it all down. But it's the guys around him who've been in Anthony Lynn's system for a few years who might stumble around a little bit now. That makes a difference, trust me. Look at Baker Mayfield. This is the first year that he's ever been in the same team. So brand new everything for the Chargers. Yeah, we'll see how that plays. They'll be fine, I think, by week 3. But if they're gonna be a stumbly team out of the gate.
Mm-hmm.
Might have a few hiccups down the road.
Yep.
For the Ravens in September, all right. You got Ravens.
I like the Ravens. I like the Ravens' chances to go to Super Bowl not only because of their defense, not because of their offense.
I'll also throw in the Browns. Can we talk about the Browns? Are they a real Super Bowl contender?
It's the Browns.
What do you think? Is this? It's not the Browns. It's not. That's the thing. It's not the Browns.
No, but I mean, listen. I agree.
I know. It's normally like it's the Browns.
I agree with you, but in my head, I'm like, can they really do it?
It's the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
But then you're just like, wait a minute. It's not actually the Browns anymore.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's just, can they beat the Ravens? That's the question.
Yeah, are they division? They're the division favorites, aren't they?
I have the Ravens winning it, and then the Browns is the second best team in that division.
Stefanski's like the best coach, like great coach. Like that's the second straight year that team's gonna be doing the same exact team, like the same shit they were doing the year before. And like the first time, most of those guys are in a brand new offense with a new offensive coordinator, brand new head coach, brand new defense, new defensive coordinator. Like everything new. This is the same as last year. That's so important. People really don't understand how well Baker's played despite being in a brand new offense with a brand new coordinator 4 times, and then a brand new scheme overall with the head coach 3 times. That's wild. Yeah, but like, is he? Yes, he is. Like, can you on what metric is he not a great quarterback? Can you name another quarterback that's gone through what Baker's gone through and then still came out on the other side, putting his team in their first ever playoff run, and then actually putting them in their first playoff win since the '90s?
Wow.
I would say that's a pretty good quarterback.
Oh yeah, who are we talking? We're talking about Baker Mayfield now.
Baker, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think he's proven that he's good. Last year, I think that he just was not. He was not put in the situation to succeed.
I actually do agree. He's not a great quarterback yet. He can prove himself as a great quarterback this year.
Yeah. I wouldn't. Yeah, I think he's.
Yeah, okay. That's very. You worded that very specifically, Cowboy. He's a very good quarterback. He can become great.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's proven that he's pretty good. And the thing is, you also got to remember, before last year, they didn't have a good offensive line, and then they drafted some players. So and they got some players. Yeah, exactly. So, I think that Baker has proven that he's good when given good head coaching, because he was with Freddie Kitchens, and that was terrible.
Adam brings up a point. He says they did better when Odell got cut. I agree. I 100% agree. Now, I think that was before Baker understood how the offense was needing to work, and before Baker developed a set of testicles in the league, and just was like, "It's my fucking team, dude. Get over it if you're not getting the football. Fuck cry." You have to develop that kind of shield, and I think Baker has that now, and he can use that with guy he can sit down Odell, and you can sit down and Jarvis, and just explain how that's that's hey guys, you're just gonna have to split. I can get it to you when I see you open. You're not gonna get it. You gotta be able to command the offense.
Do you think that?
I think Baker can do that now.
Do you think Cleveland is still trying to trade Odell, or they're just gonna keep?
I don't think so. I think they're gonna hold both of those guys.
Oh, okay.
It's dumb because especially since you haven't heard any problems out of camp for the Browns.
No, I haven't heard anything, but
no, that means guys who figured out how to use his superstar receiver set. Baker Mayfield. We'll see. We'll see a lot out of Baker. I think Baker's gonna prove a lot of people wrong. I've been pro Baker since I seen him plant that flag at the Ohio State and just disrespect the entire fucking state of Ohio. Now I want the irony to be so great as the state of Ohio cheers for a man that they probably sent numerous death threats. All of them cocksucking Browns fans probably sent numerous death threats to Baker Mayfield till the day they drafted this asshole. And then much like how I would really like Jared Goff to get a statue in Detroit because football is the funniest game ever. And why wouldn't Jared Goff be the quarterback that brings the Lions their first Super Bowl? Because that's just how football works, baby. It would be Jameis Winston or fucking someone. It would be him or Goff that gets a weird statue because they just put it up there. And Baker has to win the first one for Cleveland. So that way the state of Ohio has to go, this is the same fucking dude that ruined our season. Stuck his flag into our goddamn.
I know they're going to be pretty good, but I can't pick him in the Super Bowl. It's
so weird.
It's so hard for me, man. I've just been watching football for so long, and I never remember Cleveland ever. When they beat the Steelers last year, Rob, I was really surprised. Not because the Steelers are good, but because they won a game in the playoffs. I haven't seen that in a while. Yeah. If they went to the Super Bowl, there's going to be so many people that are Cleveland fans they're gonna go nuts because
if the Browns make it to an AFC Championship or a Super Bowl, how good does John Dorsey look?
Oh yeah, he's gonna be like.
He's the Lion. He's helping build the Lions up, and I'm wondering about the Lions. I'm very much wondering if John Dorsey can make a difference. So say Stafford does the Super Bowl this year and balls out with. If Stafford wins the Super Bowl this year, he'll be in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, what's up, J Buck? Yeah, what's up?
100%. All Stafford has to do is somehow win the Super Bowl is for one more time. He just needs one Super Bowl and he's in. They'll put him in. Stafford could get in without even winning a Super Bowl. That's how good his stats are. As long as he breaks a record, he'll get in regardless. But if he wins one, oh yeah, you could throw him in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
He's so talented. He's too good. Plus, I think he'd have the Rams first Super Bowl in a very long time. So. Someone asked. The Cowboys' last Super Bowl was in the 90s, 94.
I'm not picking the Cowboys to go to a Super Bowl, and that's not just a biased pick. They say they're going to the Super Bowl every year, and then they don't. They collapse.
Who do you have this year, Adam, in the Super Bowl? Yeah, Ewan. That's why I added in. He needs to break some records, or he needs to win a Super Bowl to get in. Other than that, he's got the potential to get in.
I'm happy you picked the Packers because that was going to be a team that I said that could go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they're gonna be good.
Yeah.
It's hard to deny. I mean, unless Rodgers just falls off, like that's the end. Like,
Yeah.
I don't hate Aaron Rodgers anymore. The Pat McAfee show saved him. He's not on my radar anymore. He's a good dude.
Wait, what did he do with Pat McAfee?
He just does a show every Tuesday and hangs out and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And, like, you know the perception how, like, before, like, you always thought of Aaron as this media diva douchebag.
Yeah, as a
The way
douchebag.
the media paints him. Like, he goes on the Pat show and I'm like, oh, fucking great, dude. I can't listen to Pat show anymore. I was like, I'll give one time. I'll do one listen. I'll do one fucking listen to this dude. And I was like, by the end, I was like, oh, great. I'm gonna wind up liking Aaron Rodgers by the end of this thing because he seems like a bro.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like any guy I'd hang out with, just a bro. I was like, God damn it, dude. And I think that was the greatest bit of PR they've ever done, and Rodgers has ever done in the history of his entire career because everyone likes him now. Weird. You have Rams from Super Bowl.
I like Rodgers, but the only thing that was getting annoying was like, I want to leave Green Bay, this and that. I mean, I get it. I get that he wasn't happy there. I'm not saying that. But it was just...
I think that was the media making up how unhappy he was.
Mm-hmm.
I've always said this from the beginning, I think he was always going to come back. But like I said, he's very unhappy with the front office.
Yeah.
That is something that probably won't ever be fixed in his career. And I think he's accepted that, and like he'll probably try to finish in Green Bay because he's really close with the fans and he's really close with the team, like overall and head coaches and stuff like that. He loves all those guys.
So you don't think he leaves after this year?
No, if anything, he retires. He probably won't play out of Green Bay. Unless the 49ers open up, where is he going to go? The Bucks when Brady leaves.
Broncos could still...
If Brady retires, maybe the Broncos.
Yeah.
All right, Adam, hopefully everything gets better, man, for you guys going forward. Wish you the best of luck with everything going on.
Hey, what's up, Jared?
The Mets? No, at the same time. Bengals, super dark horse. I like that dark horse, man.
Bengals? Nah. I just don't like their... You know what the problem is for me? The offensive line. I like Burrow. I think he's a decent quarterback. But their offensive line...
Good players. Their defense is actually very underrated. Man.
Yes. And their wide receiving core ain't bad. But he's going to be pressured like nobody's business because they didn't take...
They're a team that's exactly right. Their offensive line is so fun. If their offensive line is randomly like just dynamite, they could be like a wild 9-win team. They have talent. They're loaded.
Yeah.
Yeah, McAfee has COVID, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't know.
Lawson's a huge loss. But yeah, Lawson's Achilles pop.
Mm-hmm.
So I seen something interesting. Oh yeah, Spider said, what coaches are on the hot seat? I would say the coach for the Broncos.
Oh, for sure. Vic Fangio. I think Matt Nagy's on... Matt Nagy, for sure.
Nagy half. I won't.
He has to make the playoffs, or I think he gets gone.
He's a rookie quarterback again.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if they go with that, yeah.
I mean, I don't think the Bears are expecting as a franchise to make the playoffs this year. Going with
I think Cliff Kingsbury is got to be on the hot seat if you don't make the playoffs.
I think Nagy, Cliff. I think Zach Taylor for the Bengals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to think because there's a lot of new head coaches.
Yeah,
too.
it's true. There's a lot of new head coaches that just won't get fired.
Yeah.
NFC North, AFC North, no. AFC South, no. I don't see anybody. Maybe,
Yeah.
Did they keep Doug Marrone? No, they didn't.
They got rid of him. Yeah.
John Gruden, but I really doubt it.
No, I don't think so because they gave him a
They
gave him a 10-year contract.
The Bengals coach and Cliff Kingsbury, maybe. I really think they're happy.
I think Cliff is only on the hot seat if he doesn't make the playoffs. Their roster.
Or finish above 500.
He's got to be.
500.
They gotta have at least 9 wins, or more. With the
think about it.
with the talent they have, it's just crazy.
Or you know what? They might fire his ass and go hire Eric Bieniemy.
Yeah.
With Kyler and the way that offense, dude, that would be dangerous. Yeah, I agree too, Cowboy. Bears, I don't know if he's gonna be a fire. Yeah, McVay, I don't think so either.
I'm just saying Matt Nagy is possible because
McCarthy's on the hot seat, 100%. Yep. We forgot McCarthy.
anytime you're on the Cowboys and you haven't performed, you're on the hot seat. And they haven't performed. But last year he got lucky because Dak was injured, so it kind of saved him. Like, what do you expect me to do with Andy Dalton as quarterback?
Yeah, Gruden could be too. I kind of agree with that a little bit. I kind of think so too. Like they could turn around.
What's up, Whisper?
He's not Whisper. Everyone sleeps on Whisper, dude.
Whisper says he likes Mac Jones. We both like Mac Jones. I think he's gonna be good too. Whenever I thought it was a great pick, especially at 15 or whatever it was. I can't remember.
Have to trade up to get him.
Yeah, he just stayed pat and still got him.
Sat there. And then we got Barrymore.
And they kept talking about the Patriots potentially trading, down, but it never happened. So
I didn't want us to trade down. I wanted us to take Mac or get Trey Lance. Those were the only two quarterbacks I wanted in the first.
Originally they said that Mac was going to go to the 49ers, but that didn't happen.
Yeah, the 49ers wanted two quarterbacks. It was Trey Lance or Mac Jones. That was who they wanted.
They were like,
the reason they went and watched both of them together went and watched Trey Lance, and they watched Mac Jones together. They took the other one that they're like, all right, you take this one, I'll take this one. that was like, I guarantee. By the way, if Zach Wilson doesn't pan out, Robert Salah pulled the greatest, Kyle Shanahan just scammed the fuck out of the Jets, because I guarantee the Jets were probably thinking they should
Trey
take
Lance.
Trey Lance. And then, all of a sudden, every single whisper, I bet you, because remember when the 49ers had that really sudden interest in Zach Wilson? And then they're like, but he's going to go, there's no way he makes it past 1 or 2 anyway. So, there's not much we can really do. Because, all of a sudden, the Jets, then, it just, all of a sudden, all the focus of the Jets went away from essentially trading the pick down for more picks with Miami.
J-Bug says if Dalton couldn't produce with the Cowboys, how is he going to produce with the Bears offense? He's not going to. I think he's only there so Justin Fields could just take some time and learn the system.
Yeah, those next gen, that's a dumb stat to look at. That looks exactly Wilson, Lawrence, Fields. I mean, Jones had better numbers than a lot of those guys. I don't know what you were watching.
Wait, what? Who?
Is it because Jones didn't throw a lot of touchdowns and we run the ball more? I mean, people forget that New England's a run-first offense.
Oh yeah.
I mean, New England had. I mean, Mac had a 72 completion percentage in the preseason. How's that?
Oh no, yeah, he's looked amazing. Yeah. He's actually surprised me. Not that just the fact that he's been so good.
I think he's actually on the hot seat. Mike Zimmer's not on the hot seat. The fucking Vikings love him too much, dude. The only way Zimmer's on the hot seat is if he's deciding he's going to retire at the end.
But he technically should be on the hot seat. I'm saying if we took that out of the equation that they love him, I don't know. They have not really produced.
They've been rebuilding their defense for a couple of years. It's been a very open rebuild of the defense. They drafted almost all defense the last 2 years. So the GM and him are on the same page on what they're doing. They draft in simpatico. He's no way. He drafts too well. He's too good of a defensive coordinator coach.
Yeah, I think those were all the coaches. Yeah.
Nah, I don't see Joe Judge as that. Brian Flores could be on the hot seat if everything he just did in this offseason, all these crazy moves, and just not taking picks and just collecting more first-round picks, doesn't pay off. He could be on the hot seat. If they have a bad season and they win 4 games, they might fire Brian Flores.
Yeah.
If they collapse.
But I think he's done a pretty good job over there.
No, I think he's done a great job.
Yeah.
Personally, I think he's doing a great job. But if all of a sudden they're a 4-win team, they'll fire his ass. Same to Judge. If Judge wins 3 games.
Oh,
Patriots coaches.
I think if that happens with Judge, they're getting rid of the GM and Judge. They're getting rid of both. But I don't think that's going to happen. I have the Giants winning 8-9 games.
There's discord. Yeah, as Mike just said, there's drama between the Miami front office and Flores. Trust me. There's problems between that situation. Patriots coaches also run into a problem with front office, and they've butt heads. The only reason it worked for the Lions the way it did was because we had 2 Patriots guys in the front office.
Yes, we already said Vic Fangio. We already said that.
Yeah, Fangio's on the hottest seat.
Especially with the starting Bridgewater and with a lot of the fans wanting Locke. They better hope that he's got to hope Bridgewater is good. One other problem Vic Fangio has is time management. He's not good with that.
would Vrabel be on the hot seat if they don't make the playoffs?
Yeah, he has. Well, I don't know. They'll probably give him another year.
I don't know if it's hot seat, but what if that team, if the Titans aren't a playoff team, like say the
I would be.
say like a 13-win Patriots team and a 14-win Buffalo and like a 12-win Dolphins team. Say the crazy or like a 12-win Chargers team sneaks in, and all of a sudden an 11-win Titans team doesn't. Like how?
Yeah, but who's winning that division? Wouldn't it be them?
Colts. Say the Colts.
Oh, I mean
like
Colts could. Yeah, that's the other
Yeah,
team.
as long as Carson doesn't get hurt, they'll be winning. It's really hard.
And I hope he
it's
stays.
Really hard to argue.
I really hope he stays healthy because I don't have any
I have
hatred.
the Colts winning that. I guess I guess my AFC West prediction just leaked.
Well,
I guess you could,
the problem,
I'm
and
already
I
figured
could
out
see
this.
why you say the Colts because Tennessee's defense. I don't know what's going on over there. They don't have anybody good on the defensive side, but I do love Tennessee's offense with Julio Jones, AJ Brown.
The Colts defense can shut that offense right
Oh
down.
no, I know that. I know.
They're like the only team in the AFC who can shut them.
Oh no, I think the Colts,
Browns could.
the Colts defense last year proved that they're one of the best actually.
The Titans, to me, they're one of those teams that if their offense has to score 30 plus a game, or else they might lose.
Jay Book said he wants to make a wild Super Bowl prediction: Rams versus Titans. I do not see. I could see the Rams. I do not see the Titans because of the lack of defense. I just
If
think.
their defense stuns and play,
Yeah,
they're
they're
like defensive rookie of the year type good. Then yeah,
Right.
I think they can get it.
Right. And I just think that.
What's up, Darren?
Yeah.
What's up,
Like if Carson Wentz is healthy, I do think the Colts could win that division. No, that's just the biggest if though. Can he stay healthy?
He's starting week 1.
I know. I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah.
But I was really.
You also want Eagles fans to suffer. Like,
Oh yeah. I have. Rob, I've never had.
A lot of AFC. I've heard like the entire NFC East is supporting Carson Wentz on the Colts, except for the Eagles. I heard even Eagles fans because they want the draft pick at first.
Yeah.
You reach out. Yeah, I reach out. What's up, man? How you doing? But I've very much have heard that everybody's pulling for Wentz just so the Eagles look miserable. Like he leads the Colts to a division title and the Eagles win 2 games.
Yeah. No, I mean, I could definitely see the Colts. For me, I might lean. It's so close between Tennessee and them, man. I gotta see more. But I think Colts might win if Carson Wentz is healthy and plays good. Because that defense is good enough. Do you know how long Nelson is out for? Because that's not a big thing.
Game.
Oh, okay, 1 game. That's not a big
Yeah,
deal.
he's like a week behind Carson because he had his surgery a week behind. Carson's had a wild recovery, like a very fast recovery.
Yeah, his recovery surprised me. He was supposed to miss time.
He's already throwing and shit. He's
Yeah.
already pretty much practicing again.
I think it's because he
Why
really
it wasn't very bad.
he really
It
wants to
wasn't as big
prove.
as it could have been because, like everybody said, Carson's was like a freak situation because what happened was he fractured his left foot in high school
Yeah,
and just played through it and just let it heal kind of over time.
yeah,
What happened was the bone healed incorrectly in his foot, and then he stepped down on it and it caused that injury. So they just removed all that, and it was just weird bone that shouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
No, we do baseball, football, we do games and stuff. And,
But
sometimes
can we agree on this that the Eagles will be the worst in the NFC? The Eagles will be the worst in the
They
NFC
might win a
East.
game or two. They're gonna be like the worst team.
Not just me. I was looking at this. Colin Cowherd also had them at the worst team in the NFC. Is the Eagles?
Argue almost the NFL, but the Texans will be that.
Yeah,
Texans,
I'm
Eagles.
saying on the NFC side. Yeah, Texans will be bad too.
The sports critic over on YouTube does cover basketball, man.
Yeah.
But I'm not really. Let me read a couple things here. If you want to read stuff from your chat afterwards.
Yeah.
Janoris Jenkins was out. Yeah, he wasn't too good. What's up, Shark? I take PlayStation over Xbox. I do computer over both.
What's that got to do with this?
Carson Wentz had a John Cena. Carson Wentz really quickly recovered. What's up, Brayden? On the regular season, Julio. Yeah, we were just talking about your Titans, Brayden. We think you guys are a Super Bowl team, but your defense is questionable.
Yeah, that's the only
I
thing.
think Campbell is there for the future. Well, it depends. If Dan Campbell wins a lot of games, that's just a plus. But yeah, I do see it as a culture refresher.
Yes.
Culture resetter.
Definitely. I think that was a good signing for sure. Getting him.
Pro Bowl's a caliber guy. Yeah, I think Eagles fans are just memeing about Jalen Hurts being good at this point because I think they've accepted their fate. So they're just going to be shitlords the entire football season. I wouldn't take anything any Eagles fans say seriously because all of them want to tank every game and lose. What's up, Whisper?
Yeah.
Yeah, every Eagles fan does it. They want to get Spencer Rattler and just start over. They don't give a fuck. Eagles fans are the Warriors right now.
Mm-hmm.
I have a problem with people questioning our defense, but we just need our. Exactly. If you guys can like, if your defense only gives up like 24 a game and you score 30, you'll win most of them. YouTube's the same as the Twitch. Noptics. I have bad eyes sometimes, so it's easier just for me to read a couple words. I know what you're right. Yeah, I know. You guys have a top offense there, Braden. But, all right, go ahead. Your turn.
Yeah, no, I mean, those are good points. I mean, where do you think the Steelers are going to finish? What is their record going to be? Because they always find a way to make the playoffs. That's the thing about them. They always know how to be good. If the Steelers don't make the playoffs, I am surprised.
Can I go barring injury on them?
Okay.
Everybody stays healthy?
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm assuming.
No COVID, all fully healthy. And they get their bye week when they get it in like week 11.
They're a good franchise. I can't imagine them.
They win like 12 games, dude. How are they much like their offensive line's questionable and they got a dinosaur at quarterback? Hey, what's up, Optics?
I agree with you on that.
Frank Reich is possible coach of the year. Oh yeah, 100%. He should be a candidate every season. Spider, you should want to lose a lot of games this year. You finally have a first round pick. Don't be.
I told Spider, and Spider was talking about how his team has a top 10 defense. I said, "Are you kidding me? Houston Texans top 10 defense? No way. There's so many defenses I could name ahead of."
Doesn't matter. You guys are just going to lose a lot of games on purpose. You guys have no future right now.
I think what they're going to do is tank and try to get a good quarterback. Maybe Spencer Rattler or something. I don't know.
I mean, they're going to trade Deshaun to the Eagles.
Oh, of course.
That's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And they'll get both. They'll get all.
Well, I hope it's not the. Why is it got to be the Eagles, Rob? Let's hope another team.
Washington has the best D-line in the league. Oh, that's not an unpopular opinion, Optics.
No.
That's actually not a bad take.
No, it's pretty good. It's a pretty. Yeah, I mean it's pretty damn good. Like they drafted that. They drafted that way, you know, purposely because they know the coach they had. They know that he's going to lean defense, and that's how Washington is. They're just going to keep developing defense.
Oh, dude, if Washington gets gets Deshaun Watson, oh my God.
I have no problem with Washington's defense. It is the offensive side that I have a lot of questions.
Watson to the fucking Washington football team.
And it's not even the receivers or the running back. It's more Fitzpatrick. I just don't trust him. I feel like he could have a couple of good weeks. Don't get me wrong, but you know he is not consistent.
Mile High said this year's a good trial run for us. Exactly. Yeah, if he does well, they'll keep him. Exactly. And then the Eagles have their quarterback. Yep. Great point. Unless they can get Deshaun for a couple of first rounders. Washington's already the second favorite in the NFC behind the Bucs.
I just think isn't it funny how the Cowboys and Eagles, they knew that the Giants were going to take Smith, and so they traded with each other during draft day just to make sure that we didn't get.
Are you talking about the legal cases with the FBI, as the FBI is now investigating Busby and all his clients for extortion?
Oh, so it's
You mean those? No, it's not over. It's still being investigated, but now the FBI is involved and they're investigating Busby while he's investigating.
Oh, they're investigating the lawyer. Okay.
Yeah. You guys didn't hear? Oh yeah, watch it. Busby being investigated.
Yeah, I have not really paid attention to the story that much, to be honest.
Watson lawyer extortion reasons for FBI involvement in Texans Cuban case.
But didn't they say that Watson could also get traded to like the Broncos?
Listen to this. Rusty Harden, the attorney for Deshaun Watson, said Wednesday the Texans quarterback spoke to the FBI in April after the law enforcement agency approached him to investigate whether one of Houston's attorney, Tony Busby, attempted to extort the player. So basically, it wasn't even the fact that Watson and them went to the FBI. It was such a bad attempt at extortion, or such a blatant, bad attempt, bad as in, wow, this is crazy. The FBI went to these motherfuckers first and went, dude, you're probably being extorted right now. Are you being extorted for money?
Mm-hmm.
Did anybody hit you up recently and ask for a very large sum of fucking cash and for potentially saying that they got sexually? How did you know? You're gonna.
Yeah.
Well, this isn't good, dude. You're being extorted.
They gotta have something to protect players on this.
Yeah, the FBI just doesn't come around willy-nilly to like anybody they think like just we're here to protect you, Sean. No, this isn't good for the other side. The FBI is literally investigating. It's because you know what? They're looking into the possibility that Cal McNair and Tony Busby
are working together to destroy him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably
that would be. Oh my God, that is bad.
He's the biggest scandal in North America.
Yeah.
One of them.
Yeah.
Name something bigger than a team using like sexual assault, like weaponizing it to potentially just ruin a guy's career, just because he wanted to leave the franchise.
True.
There'd be nothing bigger of a scandal in the entirety of sports. I can't think of other than a team throwing a game to like on purpose to lose for the betting.
Yeah.
Maybe that.
No, this is worse because you're destroying a character, a person's character. It's called character assassination.
Life.
Yeah, and the life and everything, and like
Everyone would just think he's a fucking rapist after that.
Yeah, I mean, people are probably already thinking that because if somebody hears all these accusations and all the numbers.
20, that's all you hear is it's 20 people.
Yeah.
How could it be? And they kept it at 22. Every time somebody gets disproven, they find another random person to bring in. Bullshit. All bullshit. I'd be surprised if this isn't different. And guess what? Deshaun's already cleared to play in the NFL this year. The NFL set precedent last year with Antonio Brown still being allowed to play because there was technically still ongoing criminal legal investigation. And due to the fact that the Houston Police Department decided to be, at this point, a bro, it sounds like, to Deshaun, they decided to investigate it, so there's an ongoing criminal investigation into Deshaun. So guess what? Now the NFL I don't think they can suspend him while there's a criminal investigation going on. Because remember Antonio was allowed to play last year before the criminal investigation was finished?
Yeah. It just gotta suck to be him because it's like also like you gotta wait to be traded, and I really hope he could just go to the Broncos or some other. I don't want him coming in the NFC East.
There's also a reason the NFL has also met with all these people and has not suspended this guy yet.
Oh yeah, the NFL does its own. NFL does its own investigation.
Yeah, every woman in sports media, if it found out that it's extortion, every woman in sports media needs to trot out in their fucking clown suits and apologize.
Wait, is Daniel Snyder still the Washington owner? How the hell did he beat that case? I don't know how.
He lost.
Huh?
He lost. They he's consolidated power because I think they're gonna make him sell the team.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like he still hasn't sold the team.
Is that what they're doing? They're making him
because
what he's doing right now is he's buying out all the people who are shareholders and stuff like that because I think he wants 100% of the profit when it comes to the sale.
Yeah, because I remember last year this happened, and I thought like, okay, they're gonna sell the team. So all he did, they changed the name because of this too, not only because of the whole thing going on.
To collect some money from when the name changes.
Yeah, exactly. You get more money anytime your name changes. So
that's incorrect. There's so many people that have a group. Kevin Durant is waiting for the team to come up for sale because I think him, a couple other billionaires have already put together a team to buy it.
And Kevin Durant's from Washington.
Yeah, no, that's why he wants to.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I think Durant's is part of a group. He's going to be the front of the group. I think it's going to be bought by Bezos. Yeah, that's probably the team. It'll be Bezos and Kevin Durant in a group. It'll be the Bezos Durant group. Yeah, he's from Washington D.C. Yep, he's a D.C.
Yeah,
boy. That's why he wants.
A lot of people thought he was gonna actually play for the Wizards at one time because he was from Washington.
Yeah, everyone thought he was signing with the Washington. He almost did. Actually, it was very close. He thought about it.
He did.
Him and Kyrie.
He's a huge Washington. He loves.
He loves the Redskins. Yeah. He's very hard. He was pushing hard for the Red Tails. But I think he also fucks with the Red Wolves.
I think the Red Wolves is the best name, and it should be changed.
No, I don't think those would be the only two. I think it's 4 or 5 different people in a group to buy it, so no one has to put out fucking $500,000.
Yeah, the way they do it now is like that. Yeah, it's 3, 4 people.
5 or 6 people.
It's 5. It's just better though.
Giannis just became a major shareholder in the Brewers.
Yeah. God.
That's so smart.
Yes. A lot of players are investing now, which is smart because a lot of players went broke back in the old days. They didn't do that.
No, I'm very happy that players have figured out the way that they can steal these fucking teams from these goddamn owners and actually
Just buy
play
it.
their own league.
Hmm.
Yes, slow
And
down.
and the thing is like they have the money. They have probably it accumulates and all that. They play for a while. A lot of these players end up being billionaires and stuff if they invest correctly.
Yeah, I would have. That's the first thing you should do is try to get into a sports group and buy a fucking team.
Yeah.
Like you just immediately do that. It's the smartest way to get more money. Good luck getting your hands on a basketball. Basketball is getting too expensive to get into, and yeah, it's too expensive now. Oh shit! What the fuck?
Oh no, we all doubt Tua as a good quarterback. I doubt him. I don't think he's gonna be that great.
If he can stay healthy, he'll be pretty good.
That's the thing,
I don't
though.
know if he'll be a game changer though, because Miami's a run first offense. They run like the multiple option offense.
The
How
funniest
long is
thing,
that gonna work in the
the
NFL?
funniest thing about Miami is they never keep their running backs. I was looking at this, and their running backs usually stay 2-3 years, then they're gone. No matter how good they are, no matter they could be the best running back in the NFL, they'll be gone. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I agree though.
Uh-huh. We've lost a lot of those guys. Miami's jerseys? You like Miami's jerseys, Chase? Kevin Durant and Bezos 50% share. Remember Jay Poppy? No, J.H.I. Yeah, J.H.I. was amazing. Got rid of him. Doesn't matter who they are. Kenyon Drake, he was good there. He was gone. You could go on and on with the list. They even had Ricky Williams, who was like one of the best running backs, and he left Miami to smoke weed. J.J. helped the he helped the Eagles. Yep. Wait, Sadard's got a cowboy logo. What the hell? What happened to the Charmander? I think Miami passes a lot week 1. Tua will get... Gaskin is next. Gaskin's going to end up on the Broncos or something.
Sorry about that.
No, it's all good.
I hope the Eagles win that Super Bowl. Yep. Pass a lot week 1. Flushed out of the pocket and crushed. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Miami jerseys. Yeah, they look nice. Anyway, I'm all caught up in my chat.
Yeah, I am too. Yeah, because I we'll see.
It's already been an hour. It's already been an hour long.
Yeah. What time you want to wrap up?
Whatever. When are you thinking?
I don't know. Whenever is good for you, Rob.
Around 11:30, 11:45.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We've covered a lot.
I'm
of
just
issues
yeah,
live.
we covered a lot of news in such quick time, and also I'm so happy that this window capture thing worked for me because
Yeah.
now I don't have
Oh,
to.
yeah, it's way better than StreamYard. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
You
I
use
know.
it on yours. Yeah, make sure you change it every time. Just make sure you it's easy to change. Just double click on it, and then now it'll be in there, and you know.
Yeah, I didn't get why when I first did it, it wasn't showing up, but then I restarted it and it worked.
It should work the same in yours. You might just have to change what it's capturing. Like it's capturing that specific chat.
Yeah, I'm
It's
gonna
always capturing-
obviously use my chat and see then if it works or whatever.
Gotcha. This is pretty cool. Like I think there's one like a way to get like it a little bit better looking, and that's with like if you do a call with somebody specifically. But I don't know. We could try that at a different time.
Oh, okay. I mean, I think this looks great. Like,
Yeah, it's awesome. I quite prefer it to the because if I went full screen, it would look like that, and everybody would everyone would be like, oh, that looks actually really good.
yeah,
I don't
no.
know if you have the full screen.
Yeah, I have it. I have it. Yeah, I see it. That's what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I just prefer control F and make full screen. That's how you make anything full screen in OBS, by the way.
Yeah.
Click on it, control F.
Yeah, and it just no.
Now
It just automatically does it then. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's flip mode on this. I didn't realize Discord was flipped. Or it's exact, yeah.
Mhm.
It's like weirdly exact.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see what's going on, Sam. I'm gonna make this. I have to make this small again because I forgot people are like looking at the background. He logged week 1. Yeah, he's the starter week 1. Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, we haven't really talked about that. What do you think of that? We just kinda brushed over it.
Okay. Trevor Lawrence is one of, I mean, I figured he would be because he went first overall. And usually if you go first overall, you start week 1. And he's one of my favorite quarterbacks, and they said he's supposed to be the most ready quarterback since Andrew Luck was drafted. So, yeah, I'm really happy for Lawrence, and I cannot wait. And I really hope the Jacksonville Jaguars do him justice. The only thing is Jacksonville, but they do have Urban Meyer, so let's see what happens. They're not in a tough division. I don't think that division is tough. I mean, compared to others.
Now, Lawrence, do you think they trade Minshew?
They should. If I was them, I'd trade Minshew and try to get like a third.
Just trying some shitty back.
Yeah, get a third, fourth round. Yeah, get a shitty back. You don't really need like an amazing back because you know Lawrence is going to be the future. I just think Jacksonville, like, they definitely got lucky last year because the Jets should have had Lawrence, but they really screwed up. They don't even know how to tank correctly. It's crazy.
Davis Mills is elite. Yeah, I would. Yeah, Davis Mills. Yeah, true. Urban Meyer looked like he was ready to have a brain condition, an undiagnosable brain condition, at any moment on that game Sunday.
But you know, Urban Meyer, when his team sucks, he'll make the excuse. I mean,
he'll have an undiagnosed heart.
I'm not feeling good.
A brain condition.
You know how many times he's left so many.
He's had some legendary excuses. The heart condition they couldn't figure out, but it was bad. The condition that gave him unlimited migraines. The Utah one, I don't remember how he left Utah, but it was under injury. Mysterious.
He always finds ways whenever he realizes his team is not that good. He'll be like, I gotta go. I have a heart condition or whatever. Like, he'll make up something.
I think the only one that's legitimate was the Ohio State one because, like, that seems sad. Like,
yeah.
That was a good team. But he got the fuck out of Florida, dude. He was like, oh, it's time to go.
Yeah, J-Book, that's what I was saying about Miami running backs. I agree.
Why don't you think he's going to be good? Because the team he's on?
Who, Lawrence?
Yeah, that's a weird take.
I don't know. I think he will.
He's going to be as good as Burrow and Herbert were.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's an immediate culture changer.
He's going to be. Oh, man. He's going to be
I just watched him play. He was really good. If the guys would have caught the fucking ball, dude, they'd have scored like...
That's the thing. There's so many quarterbacks that this happens to. Like Lamar Jackson, people say he can't throw. I see him, Rob, I call a lot of Ravens games. I see him hit it right in the guy's hands like Marquise Brown, and he drops the ball. I'm like, dude, the receivers are so bad. These guys don't know what they're talking about. It's not like if he was missing them, that'd be different, you know?
Irvin just exposed his mindset. He's trying not to show any emotion. Yeah, he's trying to do the blank thing. Belichick doesn't even do that. This is such a weird way to coach.
Yeah.
Meyer is like a weirdo. Like, Belichick like gets emotional and pretends like he play a piano and shit. A lot of rookies come to the NFL and drop the ball very often because it's the first time they're ever really getting played for a football.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have to think, like, a lot of these guys, like Hollywood Brown, could anyone in college really play him?
No.
I mean, like, could any...
That's why a lot of these speedsters, when they come to the NFL, they don't work out. Not every single one of them works out. Yeah, it takes them. Like Henry Ruggs, they took him.
Entire life, they never got been touched.
Yeah, exactly. And they usually play for Alabama. So when you play for Alabama, it's like, you know, your team is so much better than everybody else's.
Yeah, you don't get to play the top TV.
Yeah.
Who's they're on your team.
Yeah, because they're on the best team. Exactly.
Or you play for Clemson and you only play the top DBs in the national.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. You play them once.
I mean, look at Alabama again this year. Their receivers went high. Jalen Waddle, he went before everybody, before all the receivers. He's just a speedster. Yeah.
I bet you.
I don't think that was a smart
Down
move.
syndrome goes away.
I don't think that was a smart move by Miami to take him that early.
He's doing all right. I noticed he's not dropping it as much, but Jalen was obviously the better of the receivers that came out there in a while. I think most of those guys get it together about by week 4. Some guys take a year or two, but because again, it is new for them getting hit while they're catching it, or like getting hit while they're about the ball getting smacked out of their hand. It's new.
And also, like in NFL, they play more zone. They don't always play man. In college, they usually just go man to man.
All of those rookies who were dropping it a lot last year, like Judy, his drops were like this as the year went on. Like they just went way down.
Yeah, I know, J-Book. You don't think Lamar is a great passer. I'm telling you, J-Book, if you look, just look next time he plays and see. If he misses the guy, then you can say that. I don't think he's a great passer. I think he's a good enough passer.
I think Sadler's is right. They transition a little easier when they're not as fast in college, simply because they're used to guys playing on the ball. So, so they don't mind getting hit. They don't mind the ball getting smacked. It's whatever. The slot receivers have a very much easier transition. Lamar was throwing the ball to Willie Snead. Exactly.
Willie Snead, he was dropping it. Marquise Brown was dropping it. You know what it is? People look at the box score and they look at completion and like attempts and completion.
Want to know what it really is? And people are going to deny that it's like this. People will. There are certain players that everybody will give excuses for, like Aaron Rodgers. If they're bad this year, it'll be everybody but Aaron Rodgers' fault, right?
Oh, then there's some guys they jump on. Yeah.
His defenses weren't good. His coaches aren't good. This wasn't good. That wasn't good. He didn't have a top 5 defense. He didn't have a top this. He didn't have this. He didn't have that. That's why he wasn't good. Or you have guys like Lamar and Tom Brady. If Tom didn't win the fucking Super Bowl last year, do you know how much people would have jumped his ass for what he did going to Tampa?
Oh yeah, they would have said, oh, it was so stupid. He
was stacked and could have won all that. Like Tom, and now it's the only reason he won is because he had a stacked team. It's damn like with Lamar now, he has a similar thing going on where if Lamar does well, everybody's just going to look at the team around him and then be like, well, he's got Hollywood Brown and Andrews. This guy and this guy and that guy, and he's got fucking all the greatest defense and a great coach. But no wonder he's winning, dude. What? Who cares? But like, if he's doing bad, they're gonna be like, Lamar sucks, dude. He doesn't like. What is he doing? And then he's gonna be like, well, look at his receivers.
Yeah.
Be like, yeah. So, well, like, shouldn't you make him better? Like, that's just completely like blank face on it. It's just like,
right.
Nobody that could be an excuse. There's no good excuse for Lamar, but there's a million reasons to laugh at him if he does bad. It's like the weirdest fucking...
Yeah, they have people that like have that, I guess you would call like they just gang up on him type mentality going on.
I don't know what it is, but certain guys are protected. Like if, say Mahomes does bad this year, do you think it's 1% Mahomes' fault to anybody?
Oh, nobody will ever say that, yeah.
No, even if he throws 30 interceptions this year, not one person will blame Patrick. They blame Andy Reid and the offensive play calling.
Yeah.
And they'll say Kelsey's washed if Kelsey starts...
The same thing happens with Rodgers. They said that Rodgers, not last year, but the years before when he struggled, they were making all the excuses. Oh, it's Mike McCarthy's fault, Rob. Mike McCarthy is the reason why he's not doing well. He literally got Mike McCarthy fired.
Remember when Packers fans used to say this? If only that fucking idiot Devontae Adams could catch a fucking football, we'd actually be good.
Yeah, and now he's one of the best receivers in the NFL. It don't make sense.
But Aaron, even though Aaron was constantly...
What's a big play, Slade? Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird. It's weird the way people do things.
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford's the same way. Stafford now, but now he's a media darling on the Rams. Now they love Matthew. Like he can't do anything wrong.
Oh, when he was on the Lions, people were trashing him left and right.
He didn't get fired from First Take. He's getting taken off First Take and being given his own show.
Yeah, I hate when people say that. He didn't get fired.
No, he didn't get fired.
I looked into that. Yeah.
Yeah, he got promoted. No, he got bumped up an hour earlier on his radio show, and he's got a TV show of his own now. Nope. Kellerman did the opposite of get fired. He got a promotion.
I wonder who's gonna be on Stephen A. Smith's First Take now.
I think he's gonna go solo for a while.
Solo? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're doing the Yeah, Kellerman threatened to go to Fox. They begged his ass to stay. They begged him to stay.
Yeah. They probably paid him
Well,
more.
Kellerman, I think they're making Stephen A. the face of ESPN right now. It's literally.
Oh,
gonna be their-
he's running.
the face
He's
of
running. He has so many shows on ESPN already. It's crazy.
He's Sports Center. He's
Yeah.
like the lead anchor for Sports
Yeah,
Center.
that too.
That's the biggest job on ESPN.
It's funny. He started off really like not
I remember
really
when
small.
he started, don't you?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
Like his first few times, I was like, oh wow, this guy's gonna be something one day.
Yeah.
When I was like fucking 13, I remember like, this guy's hilarious. Him and Skip. You guys
When
watch
him
this
and
show
Skip
together?
were together on First Take, that was the
Team
best.
Tebow stuff.
Oh my god.
Dude, do you remember Skip getting like aggressive over Tim Tebow? Do you remember him screaming and people like screaming?
Yeah.
Bloody murder over Tim fucking Tebow.
Bro, I have never seen someone like a guy as much as he's like Tebow. It's insane.
Dude, if you guys have time after the stream, just YouTube Tim Tebow First Take.
Oh, it's the freaking
Oh my god.
yeah. Skip just.
I don't mind Max Kellerman, but he's not objective in football. Max Kellerman's good in a lot of sports, especially fighting.
Mhm.
He's very good in fighting. Max Kellerman. He's like a savant with that shit. He even picks the Paul brothers and shit when their bullshit's going on when they won.
Yeah, yeah.
He's dialed in. He
For
knows
sure.
the fight game, but outside of that, he's kind of.
He's really good with
Kind
boxing.
of like Rob Parker, not knowing the NFL at all, but like he knows baseball.
Oh
weird.
my god,
Like,
yes.
He's like dialed in. You know he's a Hall of Fame voter. Rob Parker?
Yes, I know. He said
Crazy.
he's surprised Barry Bonds has not gotten in, even though because it's like
He's part of a growing group that are going to try to get Barry
Yeah.
this year.
yeah.
They think they're close. Like it's weird. It's weird with Barry because a lot of people think like he's going to be no. Then the very last year he's eligible, they're going to go.
Yeah, they're gonna have to put him in. How? It's like the guys.
There's one. If one person is in there that has a steroid accusation, Barry should go in too because right now, aren't those just accusations?
Yeah.
Didn't they lose in court? Didn't Barry win
And
the perjury case?
Yeah, technically Bonds has
no
never.
admission of
He's
guilt.
never even. I mean, I know he did it because you could tell by his body, but he's never ever, been.
The thing, and they've never been
Yeah.
able to prove it.
They haven't
all
been
they
able
have
to
is
prove it.
hearsay evidence.
Yeah,
That
hearsay.
The guy's already been
whatever.
proven to be a fraud in court. So is Barry a steroid user? We don't know.
I just think and the way he had to do it, like he also broke the walks record in one season and the home run record in the same. That's just crazy. How could you do that?
Put in the Hall of Fame when he died.
Oh my God, yes! Please put Pete
100%,
Rose.
100%.
Please put him in. This is.
Is it ironic that they still won't let Pete Rose in the Hall of Fame and the MLB is partnered with PointsBet betting and all
Yeah.
these gambling companies?
Doesn't make sense. Especially nowadays, betting is allowed. You can do it through so many multiple
The MLB
sites.
No, the MLB's partnered with like fucking FanDuel.
Yeah. FanDuel,
Pete
DraftKings,
Rose
all that
because he
shit.
gambled I looked this up. He didn't bet against his team.
Hey, what's up,
He bet
Entertainer?
on his team to win.
Mm-hmm.
So just how like Michael Jordan would bet on the Bulls to win and like that to hit the overs and all the positive side. So
Yeah.
no one's really upset that Jordan was betting on games because it was pretty much doing the right thing, going way over and going like all those numbers. So that's good, right? Pete Rose was doing the same fucking thing. I don't understand it. They fucking railroaded. I mean, it's ethically.
Oh no,
wrong.
yeah, he definitely
That-
should get in.
You shouldn't do that, and it's the same reason why Jordan had to miss fucking 2 seasons, because they were gonna fucking railroad this guy. Because I mean, you have no choice. You have to do that. You have to do that, or else it looks like the games aren't being played correctly. Even if you're betting on your team to win, that's where most people can go. Yeah, we get it. All right. You weren't throwing the game. No, I said we were hit the over, and I said I'd score more than what they were betting on me. So how can we punish this?
Right.
Can you please go away?
Yeah.
Just go away for 2 years. We'll have you back. Don't worry.
Yeah. How's it going, Entertainer? What's up?
That's why Michael Jordan's father probably got killed. Betting in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s was controlled. Yeah, 100% controlled by the mafia.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, Haskins. Yep. And that's probably why
It's been
Jordan's
controlled
father got killed.
for the mafia since the 20s. No, probably before, because even the White Sox threw that World Series in 1919.
Gambling's always been
Gambling has always been a part of sports, and it's
and the mafia.
in the mafia and all this stuff because, and the crazy thing is because it's illegal. At that time, they never legalized it. You legalize
The
it.
reason anything ever gets controlled by a mob, a mafia, or a cartel is because it's illegal. As soon as you let the state or like the government make it legal, and like you let people start owning businesses that are, it's all just up out in the open. Then it's just there's no need for black market.
Yeah.
All illegalizing something like that does is open the black market for it. Congratulations, you just made a brand new black market by making those set of laws. Good job, dumbass.
Yes. Yeah, I'm doing good. Everything's good. Oh, what's up, Chase? What's going on? He's jumping streams.
What's up, Fat Tater? Chip, how's it going?
Oh, I don't want to talk about Albert Pujols. Come on, guys.
Is that what they're doing?
I'm just saying if that's what he wants to do.
Pujols is not the guy who accused Pujols. Okay, so this is how that went. He accused Pujols. Within the same hour, Albert Pujols filed a major countersuit. And the guy, within 17 hours, rescinded his accusation and apologized all over. So Albert dropped the lawsuit. I don't think Albert Pujols did steroids. I think the guy was looking for attention. He ordered a great big bag of attention.
Yeah.
And the Uber driver showed him, was like, here, I got that attention you ordered. And inside the bag was like a clown nose, clown makeup, clown wig.
Oh, yeah, no, we were talking about how Pujols got accused of steroids, but turns out it wasn't true.
It was incredible. The guy
Yeah, it was incredible.
rescinded his whole thing when he got sued. As soon as Pujols went to sue him for everything he's worth, he rescinded. So
Yeah, he realized those shit. Maybe he was just looking for attention or something. I don't know.
to sell a book.
Yeah, sell the book.
But he took out the Pujols accusation. So everyone that guy accused is no longer credible.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jeter's went down in a very similar way. Or Jeter just denied him and just never. I don't think everyone.
Yeah, I don't think Jeter took steroids. Like, not a guy who hit for power.
Yeah. Jeter took steroids, but they just didn't take, and he's gonna sue the fuck out of the guy who sold it to him. He's just like, what the fuck, dude? You wait, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I took steroids. I can't hit a ball 400 feet.
Yeah.
I doubt he could have hit a ball that far.
Hey, what's up, Sadwords?
Oh shit! It's sad.
How come Sadwords on your thing he has like a cowboy logo? On mine he has something else.
I don't know. Might not be Sadwords here.
Andy Pettit took steroids. Jeter could have. No, I don't know. I just don't believe Jeter did.
Pettit was a big guy. He looked like a steroid user.
Yeah, Roger Clemens was definitely one.
How do we know this Sadwords here? Uh-oh. Is this big Sadwords in my chat?
What's up, Whisper? Don't sleep on Whisper, Rob.
I've already, yeah.
You slept on him?
Yeah, he's dead now. I thought of it, nothing happened. I was very disappointed.
Yeah, I think we should start wrapping up, though. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know more to talk about. NFL is just, I'm really excited, you know? Really excited for the Giants this year. And Patriots,
You have a
too.
game this weekend?
Yes. Patriots versus Giants. Let's go.
Who you got?
I don't know, man. This is a tough game. I think the Patriots are probably going to win. Just because I think...
Hold on. Sadwords, is that you? Which one's you?
See, I told you.
Oh,
You,
shit.
you can't tell,
Yeah,
right?
fake Sadwords.
You got a fake Sadwords. He said, G-men. Well, it's the first time we're going to see Daniel Jones play, so that's what I'm more excited about than anything because we haven't seen him.
Yeah, good thing I took away that guy's moderator.
Good thing I told you about that, I guess.
Yeah, good thing I noticed the fucking weird fucking logos.
Yeah, I was like, that can't be Sadwords. Rob's
If you
audio...
want to take off, Amir, you can take off. I'll stay live for like 10 more minutes.
Oh, okay. Rob's audio sounds weird, Sadwords says.
I think it's the,
I don't know. I don't know what he's...
No, that's Amir's. That's on Amir's end. Mine's fine. My mic. Yeah, no, that's Amir's fan or whatever thermostat.
Oh yeah, that's what he's talking about, the AC.
Yeah, you probably have an audio guard on your shit, so it doesn't come through on your OBS.
Yeah.
Not much I can do on with this Discord like that.
Mhm.
Unless you just turn down your sensitivity, but then it makes your mic all fucking dude. It's a nightmare to use sensitivity.
Yeah, but that's gonna be a fun game though. Patriots Giants.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, I got the Patriots winning. I just don't like what I've heard out of the camps. It sounds like we kind of dominated you guys the last couple days.
I mean, yeah, that's what I've been hearing too. I guess we're gonna.
Watch, hold on. I'll mute this. Hold on. I'll watch one second. Why the hell didn't you go away? Hold on. Let me completely mute up Discord so it's.
Yeah.
Hold on. Mute yourself real quick.
Me?
Yeah, real quick. I'm just on Discord. Alright, Abir is muted now. So now, like, everything else is unmuted? There you go. See? Alright, you can unmute.
Yeah, I don't know what that. I don't know what he's talking about. Sad
Yeah,
words.
it's your fan that's going.
Yeah, I mean, we've already been through this.
I don't think it's your though.
Mhm.
Well, it's fine.
Sadwords said we can still hear. Just kidding. I don't know what you're talking about, Sadwords. Is Sadwords trolling right now? Is he trolling?
I don't know where he's at.
He's here in my chat.
Oh, Mike wants to know, sad words, who do I say the fake one might be here?
Does the fake one have a Dallas logo?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fake. I don't think that's the real Sadwords.
Yeah, I think this real sad words is here.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
It's crazy right now. It's like the movie Face Off.
Face Off, yeah, I remember that. John Travolta.
Kind of suck for people who watch this later,
Mhm.
because I'm gonna show a lot of ads into it. They didn't get us. It's only like I don't give them 10. Oh, we have 12. All right, well, 11.
Yeah, that's the real Sadwords. I just looked at your chat. That's the real one.
Yeah, that's the real one. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna get Alfie here now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's about it. I think that's about it.
Yeah. It's fun. We did it for like an hour and a half, it looks like.
Yeah.
Or an hour
Yeah, that's
40. Yeah.
Hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. I appreciate you coming out. I'll probably hop out of here, then end the stream.
Okay, sounds good.
That way we can end our streams in a different way.
All right.
All right, man. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yep. See you later, Mr. Chef.
See ya.
Peace out, guys.
Thank you for
Yo,
joining.
peace.
Subscribe to Dirty Rob TV.
Yeah, subscribe
Oops.
to the Sports Critic.
Mhm.
Right there.
Yep.
All right, peace out, man.
See ya. All right, guys. Well, it's just me now. So I'm going to end this stream, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this John Travolta and Nick Cage. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, you guys know what I say. See you around the bend, and we should be live soon for Cardinals game. More football things coming on this channel, and yeah, more play-by-plays, more magic stuff. A lot of stuff going to be coming on this channel. So please hit the like, hit the subscribe. See you around the bend. Thank you guys for watching. You guys are awesome as always. Have a great night.